Is God a person? It looks like a fairly straightforward question to resolve. Define person, see if God fits the definition. But the first bit isn't quite so easy. There are lots of definitions out there, and some won't quite do, even in the case of human beings. Some relate to rationality, self-consciousness, agency, or memory. But then what about those who suffer dementia or lose their memory? What about those who simply aren't able to make anything happen or even make a rational decision? The word persona originally referred to a mask worn by actors and might suggest that being a person is related to the roles we play in life. And then perhaps underneath the mask or the roles might be said to be the essence of the person, perhaps even their unique identity. But we do know that through a traumatic event or drugs, a whole personality can change. People can have multiple personalities. Are they then still the same person? Do they have a unique identity? And is that to do with having the same body? It's worth approaching the question from a different starting point. Obviously, in the biblical stories, the character of God there has a personality that acts and gets angry and remembers and so on. But that's the character in the biblical stories. That isn't God as God. God, according to Aquinas, and here you might like to watch the God talk on Aquinas and being. The details are on the screen. According to Aquinas, God was not another being that might or might not exist. God was far greater, in a class of his own, so to speak. God is existence itself. God is being. We might say God is not alive like other living things. God is life itself. We are therefore in God. And how do we relate to existence, to life? We relate to God in person. We live in God, in life, in love, in person. Wherever we find life, wherever we find love, wherever we find person, we give it absolute commitment. As we uncover and explore life in all its rich variety, we are exploring God. And so too, as we explore our life as persons, we are exploring God. Well, thanks for listening, and do tune in to another God Talk.